Alright, we should be live. We're back. And so is Modern Horizons 3 in preparation for the upcoming um, Arena Direct. Although, we will be doing draft and not sealed, so. Up our gold since we're at 20k. And I fully expect to get absolutely ruined here because it's been way too long. Do we open Chrys? Is Chrys in our pack? I don't see Chrys anywhere. I don't think we're winning this one. Alright, so we can only pick one card. And I am inclined. This one was if I control it. As long as another player controls an enchanted creature, can't attack or block. Otherwise, this aura has Umbra armor, which is the new totem armor. Two different snow-covered wastes in this pack. Riddler was cast a spell, tap up to 2 target permanents, put a stun counter on each of them. I think this is just Ophiomancer for right now. And then figure out from there. Ophiomancer is just an obnoxious limited card anyway if you can't kill her. The constant 1/1 Death Touch snakes keep a lot of things on their own side of the table. Oh, I took a black card. Now we have the option of Abstruse Appropriation, which is a removal spell that then allows you to play the thing that you removed. I don't think Jet Medallion is worth anything at all on Arena. The Riddlegate Gargoyle was okay. It's not the best energy payoff. I do remember Molten Gatekeeper being very strong in a lot of different decks. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. If you control an Eldrazi, you gain 3 life. Red, black, green land. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take an Abstruse right now. There's also Eviscerator's Insight, which might have been worth considering. Alright, Gravedigg, not where I want to be at. I have to draw 3 cards in a turn to free roll that thing. There is the Death Touch Mana Dork, who filters for any color. I'm pretty sure Roshin was garbage in limited. Yeah. Alright, the dog was okay. I think I'm going to take the Mana Dork here over Flare, over Consuming Corruption. Give me the Mana Dork. Because if I go into green, then I'm in green, and then when I get a Chrysalis Impact 2, I can actually try and run it. Enchant Modified Creature, +3/+3, Vigilance, Reach, and the Umbra Aura. Collective Resistance. I remember Resistance being fine. I also remember Dreadmask being fine. +6/+6 is an awful lot of stats to be throwing around constantly. If you need to outmuscle a Chrys or something, you kind of need this, which is one of the reasons why a card like Collective Resistance was actually playable. Being able to kill an artifact or enchantment in this format. Alright, so I need an Abzan Tri-Fetch. It's okay. Each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who can't draw a card. It has Affinity. Affinity was in black-red, though. Don't have anything for this yet. Raven Charm is destroys an enchantment, exiles a graveyard, and deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures I have. And this one was good for the draw 3 deck, but that was blue-black. I think I'm going to take the Conjurer for right now. Assist. +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. There's just a Worn Power Stone when I already have Dreadmask. I think I'll actually take the Worn Power Stone. Got some cards near the top end already. 3 energy, put a 1/1 counter target creature, or make a servo. Viable options. I like the Accursed Marauder the most. All of those things floating around. Hey, you too. Dog Umbra, Flying Counter, and Scry 1. Let's take Dog Umbra here. And where was that pack when I was opening Modern Horizons 3? It's like two snow lands. That's gotta be like one of the best things you can get. About to rare draft because I don't need any of these, and I don't mind sending the red cards downstream right now. So let me take a Jet Medallion in case I don't have one. I'm sure at some point in time I will build a mono black commander deck that wants it. I have a mono black commander deck, but it's not particularly expensive for any of its spells, so Jet Medallion's a little underwhelming. Said Jet Medallion's a little underwhelming. The Dread Mask and the Nightshade Dryad as potentials. I think I just want the Kami here. Plus, if any more of those Eviscerator's Insights come back around, or if I wind up getting a bunch of the Kamis. No. Blue-red deck to my left, you may have that. Go nuts. Kozilek's Command. Here, draw your third card of Mass Zombies 3. Combat damage to a player gets a 1/1 counter. Pay to give it first strike. The double colorless is kind of brutal on this thing. I do have a Worn Power Stone, though, so already part of the way there. It's definitely the strongest card in the pack. Alright, no Chrys, so grab it. Ah, yes, perfect. Triple colorless. Even more doable. Which one was this? Target creature gets -3/-3. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter target creature you control at sorcery speed. There's also the Hydra. If I was going to run any green things. I'm starting to feel like the green has passed me by. Permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If the spell was cast from a graveyard, you may copy the spell. You may choose new targets, and it's 5 mana. I think that's a bit stronger here. Oh, Chthonian Nightmare. Perfect. Love Chthonian Nightmare. I just need more good comes into play effects. There's the white, black, green cycling land. Or I already have 2 Kami of Jealous Thirst, so if I can get more going. White, red, blue. Alright, see the Insight. And the perfect creature to sacrifice. This is black, green, blue. Herald's the end. Rates of Undeath, basically never unlimited. Oh man, am I gonna regret not drafting all of those Eviscerator's Insights? Black, blue, red. White, red, blue. Killing me. I don't really have any token makers except for the snake. But have the artifacts for the other one, or the colorless sources for that thing, so... Ah, breather last. Okay. Creature gets +2/+2, has flying and lifelink. Would not actually mind having Glasswing Grace in my deck, but I think I should take my first breather last. Kills almost anything in the format. I think there's the hexproof from monocolored Eldrazi Annihilator, like the 8/4, and I don't remember this being good. I guess we're just gonna Gravedigg. 2/2, 2 mana Raise Dead, or 4 mana 2/2 with a Raise Dead. It's not itself a creature. Alright, we're gonna take another Kami here. Meanwhile, somebody else has like all the Eviscerator's insights, and they're like, where are all my Kamis going? Who started taking my Kamis? Now I'm over here going, I wish I had more Eviscerator's insights for these. It's 4 mana to recur. Yeah, I'm a struggle against Chrys, no doubt. And I haven't picked up any of the lands properly, so relying on Worn Power Stone to cast my Kozilek's command is a lot like relying on Gilded Lotus to cast my double green spell in my white-black deck. So, just gonna slide that down for right now. Conjure's what, like 5 mana to activate? Yeah. Green spells, 7-drop. I'll take the 7-drop here. Card coming around. Orum's Chant. Not exactly the thing I was looking for. Get X energy. You may pay any amount of energy, destroy each artifact, creature, enchantment with mana value less than or equal to the amount of energy paid this way. Not really helping me. Let's see, Ravager, no. This might be Fetid Gargantua over Thraben Charm. Or to trigger the Kamis. Is sacrifice another artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on this vehicle. Static Prison, I can't really do much. Muster the Departed. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 spirit. At the beginning of your end step, creature died this turn, populate. I remember this thing being obnoxious. You could get it going. Like, nowhere near as bad as some of the other cards in this set, but I have a lot of small creatures anyway. Okay. Sights, other card draws. Black, green, blue, new. Alright, we should be able to wield a gargoyle in our colors. So another one necessarily. But yeah, we have Chthonian Nightmare and a whole lot of cheap creatures, so it is not unreasonable for us to just trigger Muster the Departed every turn, or every turn cycle. Keep getting another 1/1 flyer. Delta, Ruin, probably too expensive. But it does also have cycling, so maybe. So, no more Eviscerator's Insights then. It's kind of disappointing. That. Oil. G, tap pain. G, tap target creature. I'm wondering if I don't want one of these just for the nightmare. Like I said, I should, if I wanted another gargoyle, which I've already picked up a second one. The gargoyle does work really well with the nightmare though, so. And Recurring Nightmare is literally one of my favorite Magic cards ever printed. I love the toolbox nature of decks like that. If I'm going to win with what I have, this one was... Really need the Reliquary. I already have a Withering Blue. Think I need Dross Claw at all? Sorry. Remember the Dreadmobile being particularly strong? Oh, cool, I get a Thraben Charm anyway. After all the times I passed one, where I could have had it. Alright, well, from what I remember of this format, this is not one of the better decks in it. But it does have Chthonian Nightmare, and I do love Chthonian Nightmare, so... I'm feeling alright, not thrilled. Okay, let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, excuse me. I suppose we don't need Warm Power Stone if this is our top end. I do wish I picked up a second one of the Eviscerator's Insights, though, especially with 3 commies. But... it's not the worst. Alright, let's give it a shot. With the Nightmare and the cheaper creatures, we might be able to get away with actually resurrecting the Gargantuan at least once. And readapting it, so... assuming that we don't just run into Chrys repeatedly. Because Chrys sucks, let's be honest. Unless you have him, in which case Chrys is amazing, and congratulations on all your free wins. That is an awful lot of Jealous Thirsts going on. Bright side, if I keep it, though, there is a chance I just get to activate 3 of them in a single turn. But I don't have a ton of ways to do that. This feels bad. Well, I drew the insight, so... so here we go. Alright. Up the Zealot first. Oh, they have an Ophiomancer. Okay. Well, guess I'm taking 1 for a little while. Hopefully I'm just taking 1. Oh, tokens you control have evolve. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Now I'm taking 2 for a little while. Eh. So tap the Death Toucher in response, let that resolve. Use him. Trigger the evolves. Yeah, I'm definitely a mile behind at this point. Hello, Chthonian Nightmare. How are you? What, they have one of the flares? Alright, I'm going to cast this now because I might not have a better opportunity mana-wise to do it. But without, like, one of my cheaper recursive creatures to bring back. Alright, I appreciate that they're only attacking with their 3/3 Death Touch on this board. They're just like, they have a Chthonian Nightmare. Terrific. And they have a Cursed Marauder in their graveyard, so I'm just going to lose now. Because they have a much better Chthonian Nightmare setup than I do. Yeah, they have an Accursed Marauder in their graveyard and the stupid snake token, so yeah, I'm just miles behind. And then they sacrifice one of their other things, kill my 1/3, and yeah, I just can't keep up with this now. Yeah, they literally have my deck, but better. Is this an instant? It is. Alright, so full control. Draw 2 cards. Resolve their Curse Marauder. Alright, cast my Transmogrant. Activate Chthonian Nightmare. Back my Curse Marauder. Sack him. Another one of their non-tokens. My land. Alright. I'm way behind, but I might be able to catch up. Ooh, the yeah, I'm too far behind. Too many non-token creatures for me to actually deal with here. Because it cost me 4 mana to recur this, and 2 mana to replay this. Yeah, I'm just too far behind. So yeah, this was literally my deck, but better. at what I was trying to do. They got off to the better start and had the cards online sooner, so I just fell too far behind on board. Well, this hand seems very medium. Super medium. I don't even have anything to do until turn 3 again. And the deck has a lot of grind out potential, but if I fall behind early, I just kind of stay behind, so... Oh, hey, 1-drop. Where were you, like, 2 turns ago? Alright, let's start with my 2/2 that doesn't die the first time, so that they have to exile it if they're going to do anything to it, or, like, enchant it. Yeah, Nadir's Nightblade is like the weakest card in my deck because I only have like the Serpent and whatnot. 2/3 flying, support 2. Is that on other creatures you control? 2 other target creatures. Yep. Lair? Nope. Okay, cool. 1-1. Opponent has lost the will to live. I accept. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Eldrazi, then Energy, then black-green 1/1 counters. Like, are the 3 major archetypes, and I think the black-green 1/1 counters is, like, by far less impressive than the other 2 when they're working properly. You can do almost any color combination, but also this hand is garbage. This hand is only slightly less garbage. Thanks. I hate it. I guess put you back. If I need to draw planes anyway, I'd rather have this thing to sacrifice. Ah, good. Another white spell. Perfect. So I had mono planes into mono swamps. White-blue energy isn't the scarier of the energy decks. That's actually red-white. Although if they're 3-color energy, that's also kind of scary. Yeah, they're 3-color energy, so... So I have concerns now about my ability to live and do cool things. Alright, let's jam for 1. Now 2/2. Upside, they're not using their energy on their thing. Downside, of course, is that they're not using their energy on their thing, so that means they have other stuff to do with their energy rather than just gain some life. The ideal situation is that they were hoping to find something else to do with their energy in order to gain life. But yeah, I think the blue-black deck with Eviscerator's Insight and Sneaky Snacker and the commies of Jealous Thirst was certainly a viable deck in the format, whether or not it was a particularly good deck. Alright, 3/3 flyer, not great for me. Okay, let's see if we can hit anything here. Back with flying. Draw 2 cards. Alright, the 1/1 flyer is not bad. Don't forget to activate the commie before the turn ends. Cast this, make the 1/1 token. And the 1/3 is holding off the Amped Raptor, so I think we wait on that. If they don't kill my token here, yeah. Then we get another token, so that kind of blunts their flying offense. Like, only their 3/3 can comfortably attack right now. Technically, they can rumble with their 2/2 and try and kill my other 2 flyers, because I kind of need the token in play, but huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking the 3/1 with the 1/1 here. Okay. That's not great for me. It's also not great for me because it has Menace and pumps their thing, so alright. I'm just barely clinging to life here. The energy deck, like I said, is probably the second best deck in the format, so red-white energy is a lot stronger than white-blue energy, but 3-color energy is certainly viable. Red-blue energy is also pretty strong. I think white-blue is the worst of the 3 potential energy decks, so right, and then attack with everything. I probably need to block like one of the spirits here just to preserve life total. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd be taking 8 otherwise, going to 6, so I think 5 going to 9 gives me the most survivability here, but still not great. Also, I don't have an innate way to sacrifice any of my stuff right now, so to cast this, if it resolves, it's a Theomancer, gain a life. Yeah, without Morbid, I can't really do much here. And too many of their things fly, so my minuscule life gain isn't going to work. I need Chthonian Nightmare now. If I actually find the Chthonian Nightmare, I'll be good. I think. Like, next turn. Maybe not. Maybe not even then. Nightmare would be pretty strong, though. I don't think it's going to be good enough. That has to be a creature I control. Got my flyer. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air. There, block here. But what else am I doing with any of these creatures anyway? Like, if you got a trick, I was already dead. So, yeah, exactly. I literally cannot block your flyers here, so I don't know. I don't know what the point of attacking with all the other creatures was. Other than to let me put blocks on your things, like, literally what was I going to do there if I could not kill your flyer anyway? Alright, 1 and 2. So the only game we've won is the one where we killed our opponent's, like, turn 4 creature, because they also had a terrible deck. Got it. Look, I am perfectly comfortable riding the 1-2 bracket to victory over a bunch of other medium decks if my Nightmare wants to show up. I don't think we would have been fine if we had drawn the Nightmare on that last turn, but it certainly would not have hurt anything to have found it, so. Alright. At least I'm disruptive to my opponent's early game, but I'm going to need to find some lands. Alright, found 1 land. Land acquired. That's true. Without the thing, Abstruse Interference is just a 4-mana exile their dude. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember any 2-mana flash creatures that are gonna eat my guy here. Green and colorless, but I'm willing to be wrong. Not miss that point of damage. Alright, blue-green is still Eldrazi ramp normally, but it's the less terrifying Eldrazi ramp deck, so. Yeah, let's just kill their witness. Continue with my anemic beats. That does suck a little bit. Also, they are actually... Oh, they're 4-color. I was about to say they are, like, full-on Eldrazi, but they've gotten a 4th color, so I have no idea what they are. 4-color okay stuff, maybe? Please don't hurt my Gargantuan, I need that. You have like 5 cards in your hand. Just play your spell. Don't worry about my spell. Alright. Just with the Gargantuan. See if they try and hurt it. Razor Ambush deals 3 damage to target attacking creature. Happens? What else you got? Alright, I'm just gonna play my land and pass turn here. See if they do anything. Galvanic Discharge on this one. Alright, let's see if I hit Viscerator's Insight here. I did not, but I hit Chthonian Nightmare, so that's pretty solid, all things considered. Blage. So that's what the white splash is for. They don't have double white yet, though, so... Took Sowing Mica Spawn to get the other white man. Oh, they don't have double white or double red. Gonna say they're just gonna get back Value Flage to bolt my face with. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna say is Abstruse an instant because I might just bolt or I might just Abstruse Flage in response, just take it out of the game entirely since I already have the Mica Spawn to get back. Or to get, like, one of their other colors of mana to help set them up. So. Oh, they're gonna eat one of my lands with it. Yeah, it's whatever. I actually have plenty of lands here, so I'm not super worried about that. They're too low on life for me to sit back. I'm just going to exile that thing. Maximize my pressure on them. It's a 1-3, so I don't want to run it out just yet. Chump, though. Really? Really? Alright, so cast this. Cast Nightmare. Get 3 energy. Activate Nightmare. E2. Pull this back. Sack him. Sack that. Jam 6. Play land. Last turn. Okay. Blage is bad, but pretty sure it's not going to be good enough anymore. Yep. Vivian or Faithful Watchdog? The uncastable. Bold choice. Okay. Oh, but they dealt themselves 3 to do that, so shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's do attackers. Turn, pull this back. Alright. how do I kill them here? Because I can get Flage back again next turn is the biggest issue. So... 3, 4, and 1, 2. So I can kill both of their things here. And force them to chump with the token again. 1, 2. Pull back Marauder. Sack him. Alright, then we go black and 1, 2, 3. Pull him back. Play Chthonian Nightmare. Play Nightmare. Pay 2. Back a Cursed Marauder. Sack that again. Just a tiny bit short. Actually being able to kill them there. Attack for 6, force the chump block. Alright, so right now on board they can go back up to 6. They could kindly die now, that would be wonderful. They still have 7 cards in their graveyard, Jesus. Alright. That's Chthonian Nightmare. Okay. 2 and 2. Yeah, let me battle against the blue-green deck splashing Flage. Splashing double red, double white for Flage. Let me play against that deck. I mean, it worked, so. Chthonian Nightmare, so dumb. The fact that it's actually cheaper than Recurring Nightmare when you only want to get back cheap stuff anyway is what actually does it. Alright, so I have an opening game plan. I just need to find the stuff that turns all these cards into actual good cards now. Not you, the 1-drop. I definitely needed like a second and probably a third Eviscerator's Insight. Forest Island, okay. Attack you for 1 opponent. Acceptable. Are you going to stop my 1/1 from attacking you? You deem it insignificant? I forget if that can be cast at instant speed. I think it can be. I think it's like a instant speed blue removal spell if you have colorless, and turns the guy into a 1/1 otherwise. Eventually you can find the colorless and actually exile it. Oh, either my opponent doesn't realize they can do stuff, or... Okay. They're about to time out here. Oh, Planar Genesis. They've chosen to ramp, unsurprisingly. Hey! It took us 4 games, but now we finally get to lose to Chrys. That's neat. I mean, we don't auto-lose to Chrys. Our stuff is fine against 1 Chrys without any evasion abilities built into him, but... Do not love my chances here. Also, of course, Chrys has reach because he's a improved giant spider, so... Hey, they made a 3/3 flyer. What are the odds? Alright. Run out another mediocre creature, I guess. It does give me a third creature now, so this will deal 6 damage, and even if they kill one of my guys, it'll deal 4, so I can kill the 3/3. I can also technically kill Chrys with it, but what I have on with what they have on board. Ah, never mind. They have an old drifter. Upside, though, I kind of have to kill an old drifter now, so... Now, I appreciate them letting me know ahead of time. Just go ahead and pop that. And... yeah, that's all for the trade for Chrys. Because if they attack, I will actually block with the 2/2 and get it airborne. Or attack with Chrys, I will block with the 2/2 and get it airborne. The fact that it's exiled sucks, but everything else is fine. I really need land or a spell that does a lot more than what I have on board right now. If I'm gonna do this, though. Unfortunately, Muster is only at my end step. Okay. Get in for my 1 point of damage. Yeah, my opponent's casting 6/8s and I'm casting 2/2s that die into 1/1s. That should tell you everything you need to know about how well this game is going for me right now. It's currently my only card in graveyard. Alright, let's summon a 4/4. That way I can die faster. Chrys can be a 5/6 now. Yeah, I've lost this game. Yeah, this deck is medium, and it performed mediumly, so... The only thing it really had going for it was Nightmare, and... Okay. Okay. So, my best guy is gone. Chrys is now an Infinity +1. I'm taking 9 in the air. Yeah, this is not happening. There's nothing I'm going to draw now that's going to get me out of this. Like, I can kill Chrys, and that's neat. Off the top. Like, I could theoretically pull the kill a creature, gain life equal a number of counters on it, but there's nothing incentivizing them to sacrifice anything. So I gain 3 life and kill that. I have to chump here and go to 8, so I go back to 11. And have like a 1/1 flyer in play against these two and whatever they can cast with their 15 mana. So yeah, I don't think so. Even if they have nothing, I don't think I win that game. Alright, 2 and 3. But then again, the deck was incredibly weak, I think, overall. Like, Chthonian Nightmare itself is an absurdly powerful card, and we beat Flage with it. We beat a Flage that came back twice from the graveyard, in addition to its own... Could have come back the 3rd time, too, if they had not died. So, that does, I think, show off the power of Chthonian Nightmare, but without any of the other cards going on in the deck. Like, the rest of the deck was very medium, so without Nightmare, we just didn't do much. Alright, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break, though. Rather than try and run it back right now. like shake this one off and come back in a little while. So short stream, and the next one will be a short stream too, most likely. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.